Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. I think we have someone here with us today. Michael, can you hear us?
I guess we
Mm,
missed the profile picture in the end, but it's all good.
yeah,
Michael, you
we missed. Are you here, Michael? Can you hear us? I think your mic is muted. You would have to quickly unmute yourself in StreamYard. Well, let us know when you're here, Michael, when you have unmuted yourself, please. Guys, we're just trying to figure out to get Michael in here and to get everything. Michael, your mic is muted, just so you know. Let me quickly tell you. Your mic is muted. Please unmute yourself in StreamYard. All right, that should maybe do the trick. Until we figure that out, Ares, little bit of uppicking here in terms of volume in the markets. We see a lot of memes are moving, some OG ones, some new ones coming in. Again, very, very news driven, with what's happening around the world. And when we talk about the hantavirus coin, etc., token. What have you seen since we've last streamed? Like, give us a little bit of an assessment here.
I mean, like the market overall is looking great. Um, we're pumping all across the board. I saw Sui, which I don't really know anyone holding Sui to be honest, but it's absolutely pumping earlier. And yeah, I see a lot of alts are starting to pick up, which is we haven't seen that in a very long time. They're breaking out of multi-year sort of downtrend, so it's a lot of money kind of flowing back into smaller tokens, which is really exciting. And then we're seeing old memes run again, which have just been flatlined for a while as well, like troll, as you mentioned. So yeah, it's exciting. I think it's a very good market to be in. There's a lot of money to be made, and yeah, it's a great time to be trading vibe caps as well and capturing that upside. And they're not going to be pumping forever, so
Yes, 100%. And guys, we're still trying to get Michael to get everything to work. GM to everyone in the chat. I see a lot of people. Hey, Patrick, Mr. Shecker, hello. I see Misha, hello, Loretta. Hey, guys, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you all spending your Monday afternoon, morning, nighttime, wherever you are in the world with us here. And yeah, we got something nice prepared for today. Michael from Shift is here, and he will tell us a little bit about what Shift is doing, of course. We're currently trying to figure out how we can get his microphone to work. While we're doing that, let's take a look at the Vibe tokens or at Vibe in general, what we have currently going. So since last week, we went up here in TVL. Of course, you guys seen that. There's a lot more pools going up, and the volume has also gone up quite a bit. Again, guys, this is for testing pool creation. We're not focusing on the volume or anything. We want stability and a clear path for people to, get their tokens going on Vibe in a matter of a minute, basically. So let's check out the pools that we listed live on stream during the last weeks together. And while doing that, I'm just gonna go through a couple of them and show you guys how much they've been traded and APY, etc. Of course. So the token I like to start with is, of course, Muffin from our good friends here. We listed Muffin 5 days and 3 hours ago. And so far, as you guys can see, we have $35 roughly in claimable rewards. We deposited 3.297 million. We have the same balance still in tokens here, and we have a little tip, basically, that if we would withdraw now, we would have basically, in the next 2 weeks, in the 2-week penalty time, we would have the $62 available then, of course, for claiming. When we go back to our partners that we listed last week also, which was with, we see that we have deposited, we got 2 LPs here already, so somebody jumped on the bandwagon. There's not a lot of trades going on currently, but still, there's a good amount of with tokens here and a good balance. You see the positions that were taken. There's some good the trade history here, of course, that you guys can see and what happened in those positions. What else did we list last week, Aris? We also listed. Let me see.
Yeah, a bunch of them got we had to cancel quite a few of the ones that we bought.
Yes, we had to, unfortunately, because of the pump swap integration. There was some issues that we had there, guys. We're working on that to have pump swap completely up and running. But yeah, for example, Pumpgate, we listed that I think 2 weeks ago in our Monday stream, as you guys can see here. And since then, we got roughly $11.66 USDC to claim. We have roughly a 260% 30-day APY, and we always, as with the last tokens, we deposited 1 SOL, which we bought live off market. Other than for Ether, where we bought 2 SOL, which fairly proud of Aris and me here. We spotted Ether super early, listed it, and 3 or 4 days later, Overdose called it. So that was a very good buy. In general, the tokens that we listed are doing very well. Triple T here, we listed that at 2-3 million. Butcoin was listed very, very early from us here. It's now at 16-17 million. So you guys have a variety of tokens. We also listed Taro last week. You guys have a variety of tokens here to trade. Even something OG, right, as Stonks, for example, that we have from one of our awesome OG traders here, Degen, who gave the stonks from his wallet basically and deposited them into, well, he still has to claim that, of course, and we deposited it for him into Vibe. And as you guys can see, there's already some trades happening, and there's a good amount of people, of course, on these markets trading. So if you don't have an alpha code, guys, and if you like what Vibe is doing here, which is giving every token the opportunity to have a perpetual market, and to basically use their otherwise idle supply, right? And bootstrap a perpetual market together with us. We don't need any USDC from you as a pairing liquidity. There's no fee to list you guys. You have to pay $0 basically. It is all permissionless currently for Solana, Base, BNB, Arbitrum, and Sonic. And of course, we're working on integrating more chains. And the best part is we share 70% of the revenue that we make or that is made on those markets with you guys. So a perfect use for you if you are a whale, a CTO, a young developer, or a very, very settled project, an OG project that has tokens laying around that would otherwise sit idle. Let's talk to us. Come to Vibe. We can also do some co-marketing initiatives, etc., of course. And we guys list you instantly, basically. And if you don't want to talk to us, send us a quick note. We'll send you 10 close speeder codes, and you guys can spin up your pool all by yourself without having to even talk to us, which is also very, very nice. So with that being said, Aris, if you would be so kind for a minute, giving the guys something to chew on here, and we will figure out what is happening to Michael. Michael, can you hear me, by the way?
I can hear you perfectly, but can you hear me?
Wonderful. This is great. We are
Hello.
here. Awesome.
Yes.
Well,
Happy to be
everyone,
here.
glad you are. Glad you are. Everyone, please meet Michael from Shift. They do some nice things, and they are, one of our very valued partners. We haven't done any announcement activation around that, but let's hear it from Michael himself. Michael, what are you building with Shift? Give us a little intro here.
Thanks very much, Lauren. Thanks for the team. I'm really happy to be here and excited for the partnership with Simeo and Vibe. Like I really love what you guys are building here. What we're building is spot assets, which are one-to-one backed, fully backed stocks, ETFs, bonds, any financial asset and tool is something that Shift is into. We're currently live with Solana tokens with about 40 million TVL. Kind of sways, grows, and shrinks every day according to the markets. But that was our first batch we released last year. And now we're releasing another new batch of assets, which will be released on Jupiter. And hopefully that's what we'll do together on Vibe, which are leveraged assets. So leveraged Tesla, leveraged Nvidia, and a few others that we're starting with next week. Um, that's what we're currently focused on. Shift is quite a big team at the moment. We've been around for about 4 years. We have Chainlink as proof of reserve. We work together with Decabank, with Alpaca Markets as brokerage. And we're basically a licensed issuer of RWAs.
Awesome, man. I mean, first of all, it's fucking cool that you're bringing leveraged ETF stocks, etc., on chain, right?
Yeah,
That's the
I
first
think
thing.
so too. Thanks.
Second thing is, as I always preach to everyone, Vibe is the perfect extension for anything in this space. That's where Vibe comes in here again. Michael and his team will, of course, then, bootstrap the market with us, provide LP, and give everyone else, of course, the opportunity to add to this existing market and yield themselves, right? That's the
Absolutely.
cool part. And those assets are then tradable with up to 20x leverage. So you got leveraged stocks, leveraged ETFs on chain brought to you by Shift, and then you got on top leverage in the single token yielding brought to you by Vibe. So a wonderful, I would even say a match made in heaven, to be honest, because an instant financial vehicle for all your investors to yield off is, of course, wonderful, right? And trade your markets then with more leverage. Um, uh, but let's turn it back a little bit. Like, how long are you doing this already?
Oh, wow. So it actually started in May 2022 when the Terra Luna collapsed. I got a call from my partner Bar, and we envisioned a yielding stablecoin which was RWA based because what we saw is that there's two major stablecoins that were controlling the market. Our first aspiration was just giving a better product for the stablecoin market. Once we advanced a little bit, we then understood that we could bring any kind of RWA, any kind of financial tool and asset, and not just that one yielding stable that we kind of envisioned. So we expanded our kind of, it was a smart contract, but then it was a smart contract factory. And we understood that, it's just limitless. So yeah, it's been 4 years, guys.
Okay. And you probably are like 12 years older now, right? Roughly.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
slept a lot.
But what's the
I
what's the
checked
biggest
today.
hurdle? What's the biggest hurdle you're facing? Like I mean, you said it before. You got a proof of reserve. They're one-to-one backed. What's the actual biggest hurdle that you're facing? Like your
I
biggest
mean,
pain point?
I mean, we were ready about the same time as Ondo and Xtalks last year with the same kind of assets. But once Kraken bought Xtalks and they became kind of monstrous, it's not an it's not a startup game anymore. So we really have to scale. And we've been able to get 40 million TVL, which is very high for a startup. And now we're kind of building a more institutional side in order to actually, jump from 10 to 100. So it's all about finding your niche. We can't do again exactly what Ondo and Xbox are doing. So we we pivoted a bit, moving to leveraged equities, but it's not our only focus, and we're looking at many other things that will actually be the best market fit for, you know, I'd call it Wall Street for crypto. So actually not bringing exactly the same things. Like I don't know if many DJs want a Coca-Cola stock, a McDonald's stock. Maybe they want to leverage it X50 on Vibe. That's an interesting proposition. But they're definitely not interested in the spot like asset. So finding things that are a good product market fit is our main goal right now. Finding our
Mm.
niche and our differentiation, um, and getting users and getting the eyes of users on this product and getting them to understand the value. Those are the main things that I'm looking at right now.
Understandable. I mean, it makes sense, right? And also, like doing this for 4 years, you probably have your way of maneuvering where you have, like not the biggest hurdles in front of you now. And you guys already, passed the biggest. But of course, there's always new things, right, that you can explore. And with AI coming in and with all these new markets that are coming up left and right, I guess it's always good to stay up to date with everything and to just, like know what is surrounding you, basically, right? So, and knowing that you're not swimming alone in the ocean, basically. So it makes a lot of sense what you're saying. Bringing this back to the current market, when you say PMF, where do you think you guys slot in here? Like, who's your perfect poster boy customer here?
That's a really hard one. So I don't think it's a pure pump dot fun customer, right? It's a more intelligible trader which is looking for actual value behind what they're doing. So that is the initial reason we got into RWAs where everybody was talking about memes. We were looking for actual value in the chain. So I really am looking at a first, the first circles of users that we brought in were very intelligent crypto traders, which are also Web2 traders that have that kind of knowledge of both worlds, but there's not enough of those, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
I think the ideal customer is people that have crypto, that have tired of bullshit, that want something that instead of maybe doing 200x but probably crashing to zero, will do 20% a year. Or maybe if we do it on Vibe, you can actually get those returns, right? For the degens, for the crazy, the gamblers. That's where you come in, right? I like my ideal customer on the basic like vanilla is a person that understands that there's way lower risk in these assets than in crypto assets. That's like my honest answer. But we do have so many different customers that we think we can serve, from unbanked and underbanked. So solving regional issues, people that do not have access to stocks and bonds at all. And the second biggest problem is solving the crypto issue, because crypto can't go back to banks in most cases. But people still want to diverse their portfolio, even if they have $100 million in crypto, they need to kind of diverse that portfolio. So we are looking at a few archetype of customers that we think are ideal. But really, along the way, it's a journey of learning. What we thought in the beginning was very wrong, right? We learned so much about our users from the first round when we launched. And now the second round of assets is going to be another kind of huge lesson for us in what you think and what you get on the other side. Let's see,
Nice,
you know.
nice. And you're going like how many are you going live with? 7 and then 20 or something, right?
Six
6.
and then 20. Yeah, it's 6 and
And
20.
you can you tell me what those 6 will be?
Yes, I can. So it's Tesla X3 long and Tesla X3 short. And
Nice.
then we have NVIDIA 3X and short 3X. We have semiconductors basket 3X long, 3X short. And we have SPY. Um, is that 8 by now?
Semiconductors basket is like Taiwan Semiconductor and all the others in a basket basically.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Those are the first batch.
Oh yeah, nice, nice. SP. Okay, nice. I mean, that's great. That is very interesting. So guys, if you want to trade those with more leverage even, please feel free to send us a message. We'll get you a beta code and you can try it all out. And once, you know, Michael comes live with everything, you can be one of the first to trade that asset. So, or trade those assets. But with that being said, Michael, first of all, thank you for the intro and thanks for sharing a little bit more about Shift. But I want to put the interest on some other things here now, which is listing 2 new partners of ours. So, first of all, we want to list Retardio. So, let's check out that token first, right? Everybody knows that, and who doesn't know Retardio? I mean, OG token. It's like 2 years on the market now. And yeah, I mean, the guys have always done work. Of course, you know, like if you scroll out, this looks not good, but it's on an uptick again. That's what I said earlier with the OG tokens, right? They all had their fire burst once, twice, or even 3 times. But now with the market picking back up and people being very, very, not scared, but you know, a little bit timid about investing into those newly launched tokens, they resort back to the OGs, and Retardio is truly one of the OGs. So what we're going to do now is we're going to list Retardio again on Vibe, because it was already live in the closed alpha, of course. So you guys know the play already. And again, I think this is a little bit of an error here, or like a little bit of a bug, because market cap, even fully diluted, I don't think that is correct here, the 89.3 million. Aris, maybe you can note that down, please. That would be lovely. Michael, I don't know if you have seen this, but this is basically the permissionless listing page, the pool creation page. So
Yeah.
I click on new pool, you know, I pick one of those chains here
Very
that we
cool.
have already live. I put in the contract token address, and then I click on continue. I pick the buyback rate, and I can, you know, then add, of course, how much leverage should there be offered to the traders. I click on create pool, and the next thing that's basically coming is my designated address. So that's what I said earlier with you guys don't even have to talk to us anymore. Permissionless listings are fully live and we're testing them. If you want some marketing activations, of course, it would be lovely if you chat with us and we can get something going, but you don't have to. So I will copy this little address here now from my designated wallet that I have on Vibe, and I will go to my to my wallet. We'll pick the Retardio token stack I have here, and I will send it to the designated wallet that I just opened up on Vibe. Of course, I quickly check that the wallets are the same. This looks very, very good. And then I click on confirm. So once I click on done here, and I go back to my pools page and I refresh this, there should be something here. Yes, you see Retardio is in waiting now. And probably in a minute or two, or like 2-3 minutes maybe, it will be live and we can start trading it already. that being said, Michael, I'm gonna put you on the spot now, right? I hope you're ready. I want to buy, or we want to buy 2 tokens, 2 Sol each that we're gonna list today, right? So you have the pleasure or the pressure.
You're gonna give me the choice?
I'm gonna give you the choice
Oh,
what to
wow.
list.
You're really
So
giving me a hard time
if
here.
you
I've not
if
been
you'd be so kind.
into the markets. Oh,
Well,
wow. That's
I mean,
a challenge.
yeah.
Let me think.
You know,
Let me
but
ask you a
here's the
question. Do you
thing,
have
right?
Zcash? Do you have Zcash listed?
I
I believe
think
we do. Let me.
we
Oh wait, no. Oh
no.
yes,
Yes.
$2.08 of liquidity.
Ah,
Oh wait,
Oh,
this is a
somebody
weird
already.
Zcash. 13K market cap. That can't be right. Zcash on.
so maybe it's not the real Zcash.
No.
Okay, no, it's a fake Zcash.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's do Zcash, guys.
Well, that's we want to list some, you know, smaller tokens, right? We
You
want to
want to
give the
list some smaller
spotlight to
tokens?
some.
Look, I lost a
Yeah.
shit ton of money on Tokabu. You want to list them? Maybe we can pump them back.
Well,
You know these
what's
guys?
the
They're so funny. Tokabu. I don't remember the ticker.
Tokabu, the spirit of gambling?
Yes,
Gam-
that's the one. That's the
The
one. I
little,
wonder
the
which
little
one is the
blue
real one.
thingy. Oh, it's a
It's
pump
not
swap.
destroyed. Yeah. Oh, we can't do pump
We can't.
swaps.
No, we can't do pump swaps at the moment.
Okay.
Here, I'll like I basically show you. So.
Do you have like Trump and Melania?
Oh, it works now, right? Does it? Wait.
Really?
It does work. We can list pump swap. Yes.
Awesome.
Wow. Okay. Well, then let's list Tokabu, right?
Let's go.
Okay. We're buying. How much are we buying? 2 Sol of Tokabu.
What are they at now? Oh, no.
Let's
Yeah,
pump it.
those,
Let's pump it.
The spirit of gambling. I kind of like this. Damn, so Sol is not doing too bad.
I think I was on X4 and I should have, you know.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
it. I was on it. And I was on a call with my sister. We invested it together. And it was like, we should sell. It's like, yeah, we should sell, but we're not gonna.
Okay, yeah, like Ares, this is really like 719 mil market cap is like, I think, not correct here.
Yeah.
Like, let's note this down. Send it in to me in DMs, please. I'll send it in like to Sajat directly. Or to the devs, basically. That makes more sense. Yeah, thank you very much. But yes, here for pool creation for Michael. Michael picked this, guys. So if you want to long or short this, this is completely on Michael. If you market already exists. Who?
Someone did Tokabu? See?
Wait, why didn't it show that earlier? Oh, because I created the pool. Okay, so this is also something. So I tested, and I created the pool already, and now it says the pool is created. Let me see. Because then we can just add.
I have another one for you, friend of mine.
Yeah, see, this is ours. Do you see this?
Can we do Vamp Cat Coin?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 1 second.
Sure. Sorry.
We maybe okay. So this is the okay.
I guess
so
you can
now,
try the deposit.
Yeah. Okay, let me try this now. We'll send Tokabu here. Yes, yes. Confirm deposit. Okay, let's see. That should be then coming, hopefully. Oh, Retardio is live already.
Woohoo!
That was quick. Very nice.
See, yeah, there we go.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what's the other one you were saying, Michael?
It's called Vamp Cat Coin.
Vamp Cat Coin.
VCC.
Vamp Cat.
There it is. The VCC.
Jesus Christ. Where do you have that from?
That's a friend. He's a really good guy. He's doing his best. He's not from the industry, and he came in and he's trying to be like, really fair and stuff. I don't know. He's a nice guy. Not really successful, you say? Oh shit! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh damn! Oh, ouch!
I mean, that's the thing.
Not everything should be, perpetualized.
I mean, the question is, like, what is he even up to currently? Let's
I
check him out.
don't know. I haven't spoken with him in a while. Maybe he's out. Maybe he's dead. Is he up to something? Where's the last post? Hey, scammers. See, he's still there. Yeah, there we go. 1 hour ago. He's a good guy. Not to say that his token is successful, but he's trying.
Oh, he built a verification platform. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad idea, I guess. Like, it's not a bad idea, but it needs a lot of noise for, like a lot of, like there should be some big people picking that up though. Like, to be honest, it's a good initiative, right? So, I mean, here's the thing, man. We always pride ourselves in just supporting builders, right? So,
Yep.
we're just gonna do that fucking right now. Why not?
Yeah, man. Love it.
It's
I
too
love your
it's too
vibe.
sore, right? So it's not the world, and a man is doing good work. And if you
You
say
put
he's
one
fair,
in if you
right,
want.
and he's
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, then we'll get this rolling. And we'll get him listed on Vibe. Very simple. All right.
We'll send him a link.
Let's do this. Yeah, get him in, man. Like he should get like 10, 15, 20 goats from us.
The
so
market
he can,
cap right on that one? Over on
no.
No? Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't see how much is in float here. That's the thing, right? Like, so it could well be that there's 50%, but like still, this is weird. Anyways, let's list them, man. Create the pool. Boom. And let's send in the supply. We got our address here that we created again. Good. So this is done now. All right. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna list our next partner token.
Finally got my avatar fixed.
Nice. So, oh yeah, before we do that, quick shout out to Serge. We were invited to the ignition race, to the season 1, And of course, we are taking part in that. We're currently 8th in the leaderboard. We see some. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything here. Um, uh, um, uh, but yes, big shout out to Search. Really cool prices here for people that are building really, really cool stuff. They got some really cool initiatives going. Sign up to Search, right? Let us know that you signed up. You get some vibe points. Also, we got some tasks for you. If you share a tweet or you follow Vibe, you get some ignites to spend. And if you just sign up, you get 10 ignites that you can spend on Vibe, of course. So get your friends and family in to make an account on Search right now, basically, and spend your ignites on Vibe. That's pretty much it. Aside from that, of course, check out the cool page that they built and check out the other projects. There's some other cool things going on. A lot of projects are also streaming, and Search is doing great work when it comes to supporting builders in the space. So, with that being said, we only have 20 more minutes, and we want to also put in some trades today and maybe hear a little bit more from Michael. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to list our next partner that we had live in closed alpha already, which is the Elon token. So for you guys to see that, I'm going to pull that up here. And we are listing that now. You guys see that in my wallet here? That is. I'm going to go, as always, create the pool, put in the token address. You see the market cap is off again. Something is, but the liquidity is right? No, 356K. Yeah, the liquidity is also off a little bit. We should also note that down. Gonna put in the buyback rate. And max, of course, always max 20%, 20x leverage. So click on Elon, and I'm gonna start sending that token to the designated wallet address that we just spun up on Wipe. Compare it again. This looks good. Thank you very much. Well, bless you. Sent, done, and we should be able to see that here any second. And I think then we listed 4 tokens today already. There's Elon, it's waiting. First page, Retardio is live. You guys can already start trading it. And we got Tokaboo already live. You guys can start trading it. Michael, I want to see a tweet from you tonight that you've taken a long or short on Tokaboo on Vibe.
Will do.
This is your quest for tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Little side quest, always good. But yeah, good. I like that. So, with that being said, let's put in some trades, right? Michael?
Yes, sir.
You're
putting me on that spot again?
Your little thingies that we just picked out, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing with them
You
now?
want to play with them?
Or
All right. So, yeah, let's look at the charts. Oh,
Let's look at the chart.
Yeah, it seems the Tokubo is awakening. Like, it's been really weird. Dormant. What is this surge? Wow. It's not dormant, is it? All right. Let's long it.
Let's long it. I'm with you. I'm with you, brother.
Let's long it.
What are we doing? Are we doing like a $50 or $100 long? Five times $5 times 10x.
Yeah, just thinking about it. So this is exactly the place where you can maybe explain both to me and to the audience, like how the mechanism works. And let's say we are doing 5 on 10. Should we actually do
And we have
10 on?
$50 in our position.
Yeah, exactly. And no,
Yeah.
the question is like, would we rather do $10 on 5x, or like, that's how much, how crazy are we, right?
That's that's our risk, right? Our risk
Yeah.
reward here that we have to. That's the only
Mhm.
thing that matters in perps trading. If we are honest, right? It's risk reward.
I'm
It's
asking
how
myself.
much do you put up, or
Yeah.
do you want to risk for how much do you want to earn, and then you put that together, right? And that's basically what comes out. Then is like, how much risk appetite do you have to take a position, or to how big your position is that you're taking. So in general, right, like $5 with 10x a $50 position is something that I would say, if you are trading with thousands of dollars, can also be a fun thing to do from time to time. However, if you are just trading your setups and you are maybe not running around with the biggest balance here that you can spend, fun trades are never good to take. So it really comes down to, like, and
Yeah.
this is what I'm trying to say here. This is a fun setting, right? So we're not
Yeah.
looking at risk reward here, or making any math equations on our setups, or drawing weird lines on charts. We're just gonna wing it here, right? We're gonna have
Let's
a
wing
little
it.
fun for the audience as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's just go long here, right? Let's
Let's
just
do
do
it.
that. And we have the position open already.
It's very cool.
And
So
the cool
now,
thing is now, what
yeah.
I'm gonna show is also, I will add some isolated margin to that position, right? So I will, as you guys can see, currently.
Let's go back quickly and check the so we can make sure we're putting a good liquidation price. If you want to pull up the chart.
Yes, 1 second. I just wanna.
Okay. I'd say if we stick it around 2, yeah, down there,
Yeah,
0.002, we got a
yeah.
lot of room for any right about there. Yeah.
As you guys can see, I'm adding some margin, which brings down my liquidation price, of course, right? From current to now. And that's where, like Ares said, let's bring it down to that price, basically, so we have a little bit of wiggle room should something happen to the chart, right?
Interesting.
So let's confirm this real quick. Good. Margin added. You see liquidation price went down here. Wonderful. What else? Oh, the VCC, right? Is that live already? Should be. Yes, it is. So, Michael, what are we doing here?
All right, let's look at that chart too. It's really jumpy.
Yes, it definitely is.
Get on a 1 hour candle.
Yeah, let's look at high resolution.
It seems like there's a bottom here, like
I'd say we also
80K.
long it here.
Yeah.
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 Let's go for it.
Just shoot everything up.
Yeah. Support them. I wouldn't like send it to them if I shorted it. They'd be like, no, fuck you, man.
Got a little arrow. Okay. Quote ID 1979. Quote ID 1979.
This is such a fun game.
What was it? Quote ID 1979, right?
1719.
17? Sure.
Shoot, we got to check the clip.
Yeah. Oh wait. Let me see if I can just reproduce that real quick. Yeah. 1980. 1980. Alice, can you pick me the contracts from VCC, please, real quick, and from what was the last one we listed from Michael? From Tokabu, just real quick, and send them to me in DM so I can forward them. Okay, and then we have VCC and Tokabu.
Do we
also
do we lose Michael?
Michael, are you here?
I'm backstage.
Oh,
There I am. Here I am.
Someone had a question that popped up for a split second of if they can list a token that's under 10K market cap.
Yes, they can.
And yeah, I mean, you definitely can.
Yes, you can. Pretty simple. Same process as I just showed you. Increase slippage to, okay. So what I want to try here, increase the slippage, of course. Let's do. Okay, works with higher slippage. Worked with higher. Wonderful. Okay, Michael. Okay, Michael's not here anymore, right?
I am right.
Oh, you are. Good.
The-
So we opened both positions now on VCC and Tokabu.
Very cool.
So, I mean, looking good here.
Now we can see what's going on.
Yes.
So, what do you
Let's
think
add some.
the like average time until this is like won or lost
What do you mean?
with these kind of coins?
How long you
how
hold
much-
them in a position, or
how much time until the position is like until we've either won or lost, right? Like it's not perpetual. Correct me if maybe I didn't catch the how it works, but now I have a long position.
yeah.
Oh, well, that's it. I'm looking at my margins right now, and I can exit the position whenever I want.
Whenever you want, of course. Now, of
Or
course, the market is down a little bit, or I can hold it now, right? Like, basically seeing, let's just say, like your friend here, he's built something very cool, and now, like we're super early here with buying it, because it just gets a little bit of a boost again, as you saw, right? Like there was another buy, and bam, we're back into profit here, basically. So, I would also always say monitor your positions at all times, right? Like if you are trading low cap tokens of vibe caps in this case, going outside for a couple of hours in volatile markets can of course hurt you.
yeah,
So
so it's like a mini debate game here. So that's what I was trying to ask. Like, keep my eyes on the ball, right?
yeah, I mean, that's basically it, right? You open positions and don't like get emotional and too attached, right? If you're too down, then just sometimes it's better to just take a loss and basically bite the sour apple instead of just holding it and holding it. But yeah, I mean, in general, perp trading is something that allows you to, now especially with those vibe caps, when there's news out there and you predominantly have positive news about spot assets, right? It's because people buy them, and the only way for them to like show some support is talk positive about the asset they just bought, because otherwise they are not making profit, right?
Hmm.
Just from praying and stuff, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
with Vibe, there's actually now a real incentive to also do some real research and bring in negative information flow, right? And that
correct.
combined with trading the daily news, the daily happenings, what are out there, is, I think, super, super cool.
Yep, agreed.
So I mean, again, like for you, Michael, like like you're doing wonderful work, and I think your community will appreciate what you're bringing on chain, and same goes for us. And the biggest part that you and us are facing is um, to just have an ear open always, right, and listen to the community, listen to the feedback, address it in a correct way. Um, and then you can build something great here. And I think it goes to show that when we talk about like builders like you that are in the space for like 4 years now, building, just like just doing this thing that you're doing, and perfecting your craft and everything, just goes to show that like the space is still in its infant shoes, because not a lot of people are taking a risk that you have taken here. So kudos to you with what you're building with Shift. And you know, giving you like maybe a minute here, Michael, before we end the stream, if you want to let us know a little bit more about updates and what's coming.
First of all, I want to say thanks. I want to say thanks for the warm words and for the wishes, and right back at you. I know you've been in the trenches for a long time, and looking for solutions and looking for, just product market fit and the voice of the community, as you said, and trying to get it right and bring a good product to the market. So I appreciate colleague builders, and I know that you've been working really hard to get this perfected, and I love what you built. It's really fun and cool. So back at you,
Appreciate
sir.
you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
And
Ares, what do you have to say? I mean, you didn't get to talk a lot today. I apologize. As always, I monopolize things. That's just how I am. The Germans, right? Um, but jokes aside, like, what do you feel about Shift, the whole space here, what we're doing, how that's combined, working together?
No worries. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to give the guests the spotlight. Um, no, it's super cool. It's all building really great products. Michael, I really appreciate you coming up and chatting with us and looking into the trenches again. I'm sure you've been out of there for some time building, and yeah, hope to see you back on very soon.
thanks a lot, Aris. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Really had a good time with you too, and I always have a good time with you, Bob. You're a fun guy. So I hope
Appreciate you,
I
brother.
hope yeah, man. I hope to talk to you again next week once we launch and we can play this game with our tokens. That would be my like
Hey,
really
once you
really
guys are live on stream, we're gonna dedicate a whole hour just training your stuff live.
yes. I'm
We're
very
gonna we're
happy.
gonna put like 2-3K on, and we're gonna open some nice positions, and we're gonna trade some
Yay.
stuff. And we're gonna have
Awesome.
some codes sent out to the audience, etc. But yeah, audience, guys, I haven't addressed you a lot today, and I apologize. Those hours go by so quick. And sometimes, I just forget that it's still, the fourth or fifth time we're only streaming. So please bear with me. Again, I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. You're a wonderful community, wonderful audience. It is always lovely going live and streaming with you guys. If you want an alpha beta code, please go ahead, send us a DM, join our Telegram or Discord. We'll put you in the closed beta channel, and you can start testing. You can start spinning up pools, and yeah, we're very, very grateful to have you guys. Also, thanks and big shout out to all the people that you guys don't see, right? All the people that are working in the back end of Vibe and Simio. Um, uh, Leon, big shout out to him just sitting here 16 hours every day, just purely building, building, and building and building. Lafa, who always has wonderful advice, and of course to all the devs working extremely hard, building Vibe here together with us. And also big shout out to Thiago, Misha, Eugen for setting up the streams always and being wonderful producers. Appreciate you guys. Michael, thanks to you for joining, and thanks to the audience for watching. A big love to you all. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys in the next 2-3 days when we stream again. Cheers, everyone. Bye bye.
Thanks so much. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.